They know they give me a mission, they know I'ma get it done. When they come out of my family, I send you the kingdom come. Break them down and build them up, I done did it one after one. And I see you need an army, but all I need is my gun. They said it's my right, so I'ma bear arms.
Yo, Fat Guy Nation, what's good? It's your man Big Zach, Fat Guy with Guns. Back again with another video. And Fat Guy Nation, I'm mad. Let me just say that. Listen, I want to welcome anybody who's coming here for the first time, checking out the channel. Listen, hope you become a member of Fat Guy Nation. Hope you stick around, enjoy the content. Today I'm going to just rant a little bit because I'm mad. See, right now there's some things going on in this country that I don't agree with. So, and from the onset, I want you to understand this ain't about Republicans or Democrats or conservatives or liberals. This is about the American people. It just so happens that there's a specific party that's in power right now, the Republican Party, and they're the ones that are, giving us the problem. They're the ones that are screwing us. I mean, basically, with no Vaseline. So, I'm all for small government. I don't have a problem with small government. I don't like bureaucracy. Nobody does. And let's just be honest. No one generally likes their government. Nowhere on the face of the planet. No one generally does. Because there's always something that they're telling us that they don't want us to do or trying to take some sort of right away to give to somebody else and that we can't have. So I'm all for small government. But when I see the leader of our country, President Dumpster Fire, decide that he's going to allow a foreigner, Elon Musk, who is a apartheid-era South African, just run roughshod over our system of government. It's not perfect, but it's our system of government. And a foreigner shouldn't be allowed to just come in and hurt people just because. Decide that you're going to cut welfare. I'm talking about SNAP benefits. You're just going to lay off civil servants who are just regular old people, regular everyday American people trying to feed their families, send them to schools, do all type of stuff. And President Dumpster Fire is just allowing this clown who has no freaking idea of how our government actually works and who's just making up a bunch of stuff that's giving no evidence, stealing money, stealing the American people's identities, all of them, breaking into stuff, and people just sitting back acting like it's okay. And I mean, and I'm specifically talking about us in the 2A community. Because we're the ones that are supposed to be the the defenders of this place. If something goes crazy. I mean, what's the reason why we got all these guns? And we got all these bullets and we do this training and we do all this other stuff. What's the reason for it? But the silence is deafening. I can see videos, and it's specific people too. They always talk about this court case, that court case, this is going on, that's going on. What are we trying to have Second Amendment rights for? My Second Amendment right ain't so I can just have a gun in my house or I can go hunting or something like that. The Second Amendment was designed so that we can fight against a tyrannical government. And right now, tyranny is running rampant at the top of this government. And because it may be your guy, or you may be MAGA or whatever, and you may just like what he says, which I don't understand why, because he sounds like a freaking 3-year-old every time he talks. Even Elon Musk, he's not smart. Just listen to him talk for 30 seconds and you'll see he's not. Watch any of his stuff that he does. Any of his interviews or anything. He bought that company, it was already up and running. He bought Twitter, which is now X, and took a ridiculous loss. Even President Dumpster Fire, but he's a good businessman. Because I hear people say this all the time. Because bankruptcy is a part of business. Yeah, it is. But if you do it on purpose, it is. Not if you just run shit into the ground and you just don't know how to handle shit. And the United States government is a corporation. I give you that. But it ain't like running a private corporation. It's totally different. So you talk about this Doge thing where they're gonna the Department of Government Efficiency. The first things that they go after are the things that help the people. Not the things that where there's real crazy expenditures and stuff, like the Department of Justice the Defense Department that's lost just so many billions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars or whatever, and nobody can tell where it went and nobody knows about it. They ain't touching that. But they want to touch anything that has to do with the Department of Energy, the civil servants, the welfare, Social Security, which is self-funded, which isn't even part of the general budget. Social Security is funded by the American people, and you want to touch it and you want to cut it. You want to mess with Medicare, things like that. USAID, USAID, or whatever the hell it is, that they're shutting down and killing our farmers here in the United States. It's because right now, the robber barons, who've always been around, but right now, they're sitting in the control and in the seat of power. See, fighting against robber barons in the United States has always been a thing. That's why you had Jesse James and Billy the Kid, and you had guys who used to rob the trains and rob the banks and all of that. A lot of it was because they were just trying to come up, but a lot of it was because the robber barons were doing people crazy and they were out there fighting against and bucking against the system. Bucking against the system and fighting the system in America is as American as apple pie. It just is. And I'm trying to figure out, where are the patriots? I'm specifically talking to the 2A community. See, because what I see is on the other side, the ones that a lot of people in our community call the snowflakes and the soy boys and all that other stuff. Them cats is over there screaming their head off. Like, yo, what's going on with the Republic? Why are they trying to tear down our democracy? I ain't got to agree with 100% of what they say. And everything that they say is not wrong. But they sound like they got some fight in them. If I can convince them to just decide, hey, guns are good, and, have some fight. Because right now, in the community where all the fight is supposed to be, and where all the power is supposed to be, because we got all the guns and the ammo and all the other stuff, ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody acting like it's okay. See, and I take particular offense to this stuff because there is this concerted effort to just go in and destroy what I would call black history and just totally diminish anybody who's not a white Christian male. The white Christian patriarchy. Now, some people, your feathers might get ruffled because I say that. But go look at what's going on. You tell me why it's a problem talking about American history, which black history is, and teaching children about it. You tell me where there's a problem. You tell me how, if you're a white American, if it doesn't make your child more well-rounded to know the history and know that they're sitting next to. Because we all know that the media, the corporate media, whatever, is full of shit. And all they do is put out negative portrayals of anybody that's not white. We all know that. Let's just be honest. Let's have the honest conversation. That's why I say I'm here to talk to Americans. I'm not here to talk to Republicans or Democrats because we Americans in the end. And we're supposed to be looking out for each other. And why we are not? Why is the 2A community so silent? Why are they not saying anything? I'm serious. The big platform, why are you not saying anything? There's people that listen to you and respect you. And I guess you're okay with what's going on because it's not affecting you. But it's affecting real Americans. These civil servants that they're firing by the thousands and sending them all type of bullshit letters and stuff that they just can't do. You want to know something? It's a foreigner that's doing it. President Dumpster Fire has allowed a super rich foreigner to come into this country and just do whatever he wants to do to the American people. And you're okay with that? That's fine with you? I know a lot of you out there are veterans who served and fought for this country in different places. And even if you didn't fight anywhere, you still decided to go into the military and you decided to give up part of your life and have somebody tell you what to do to serve this country. I don't care for what reason. And you mean to tell me that oath that you took where you swore to defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic, it didn't mean nothing to you? Speak up. Open your mouth. Say something. Raise your damn voice. I'm just a big guy on this small platform, sitting in this room, talking to this camera, trying to get people to just wake the fuck up. Because don't think that they won't come for us too. Because see, oligarchs don't need people like us who are armed to the teeth, who can defend themselves. An unarmed citizenry is a very controllable citizenry. But a citizenry that's armed to the teeth, you just can't control them like that. That's what the Second Amendment was about. So if tyranny raises his head, like it's raising his head now, you can resist. And I'm not talking about having no war or nothing like that. If that comes to that, then that comes to that. I'm not a warrior. I'm not a war fighter. I have to ask someone, hey, listen, show me how to do this, what I have to do. I don't know. And shout out to the silent folk out there who are actually real war fighters, who see what's going on and understand the tyranny of what they see because they've been places and saw stuff, but they just quiet about it. Salute to you. Because you're not going to say nothing. You're going to be stealthy. But I'm going to say something. If you won't say something because you can't, and I understand it, I'm gonna say something. We are in some precarious times. Things don't look good. All these people decided that, oh, we needed to go vote for this man because he was going to do this and he was going to do that. His first 100 days is not even over yet, and he hasn't done anything to help the American people. All he's done is decided that they want to add, and I'm talking about the Congress, because the Congress and we're all down with it, and they're a bunch of cowards because they just bend into this man where they are a co-equal part of the government. We got the legislature, we got the executive branch, and we got the judicial. And now we got the executive saying you could say fuck what the judicial branch says when I thought they were supposed to be the party of law and order. But because they're trying to consolidate power into the executive branch and actually have a monarch, which is the dumbest thing in the world, I don't understand why people don't see that. We don't have monarchs. We kicked the whole fucking country out of this place because of that bullshit. We don't have monarchs and dictators. And now you want to have a monarch or a dictator who is as dumb as this dumpster fire that we got sitting in the office that won the election? Who's using, once again, I say, a foreigner to run roughshod over the American people and screw us. Screwing our farmers, screwing our civil servants, just screwing everybody. And I don't know about you, but eggs is high as fuck, and he said he was going to lower them, and they ain't lower them yet. And the shit ain't happening. And now he's backtracking on everything. And they want to add $4 trillion more to the debt. And they don't want to, there's no way to pay for it. They want to try to cut all these programs and do all of this. No. The robber barons are here, and they trying to do worse than they've ever done before. Yo, the wolf is in the henhouse, yo. And as a 2A community, a 2A advocate, a constitutionalist, a guy who respects the Constitution, even though there's shit in there that says some bad shit about people like me, and I'm talking about black folks like me, still, this is my country. My folk built it. It's ours, and I mean black folk. The blood of my people is on the wealth of this country. It just is what it is. And if you want to be an honest person, go look at the history. You'll understand exactly what I'm saying. So I don't care if you get offended. The time for worrying about people and their emotions, fuck that. This is the time for resistance and thinking logically and paying attention to what you're seeing. Yes. Wait, you're going to don't believe my lying eyes? Fuck that. I know what I see. I know what I hear. I know what's going on. I see what's happening. So, yo, say something. Big platforms, small platforms, whatever. You call yourself a Second Amendment advocate. We the ones with all the guns and the bullets. So I got a theme song that opens up all my videos. And there's a line in it, there's a part of it that says, they say it's my right, so I'm going to bear arms. Just know it's with me and I'm going to use it. I don't fear harm. Fuck is you scared for? What are you scared for? What's all this shit for if it ain't to defend what it is that we supposed to love? This republic, this democracy, whatever we want to call it. This thing that's been here. So, yo, you can be silent if you want. I'm not going to be silent. But I'm still going to talk about the guns. I'm still going to talk about the bullets. I'm still going to talk about the accessories. What's the latest new stuff and all that. I'm still going to do all of that. But I'm also going to open my mouth and speak about the American people who are getting screwed right now. There's always some level of getting screwed that the American people go through. But right now, the shit is on 10. And I just feel I can't just sit back and do it. I got grandkids and kids, man. People that I love. They got to live here and they're going to be here. And I don't care what anybody else thinks. In my eyes, this is still the greatest fucking country on the planet. No matter what goes on here. No matter how bad we've been treated. No matter what. This is our shit. We built this shit. And we all in it together. They trying to screw black folks. They trying to screw poor white folks. Regular white folks. Everybody. This is about creating a white male Christian patriarchy. Oh yes, white women. They want to subjugate you too. They're already trying to control your bodies, and then they make fun of it when it happens. Listen, it's just food for thought. So if you're a creator out there and you got a platform, no matter how big or small, but the big ones particularly who always talk about the Second Amendment and always talk about how they try to strip our rights away. And now the executive branch is doing the exact same thing that you supposedly were fighting against that the ATF were trying to do. And nobody is saying anything because we got some gun wins. If they go after everybody else, why don't you think that the powers that be won't go after us. Let them figure out a way to just strip the Constitution of shit and take it out and find a way. And let them have a conservative Supreme Court that says, oh, yeah, it's okay for them to do it. Then we fuck too. And all our guns and ammo and all that other shit, they'll be coming to get. And we'll just be all fucked. And then what? So open your mouth. Speak up. Say something. You really respect the American people? Because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to care about the American people. That's why we're in this 2A thing. And that's why we care about Second Amendment rights, because it's about the people. But right now, like I said before, the fox is in the henhouse, yo. And it's trying to hurt the American people. The farmers, the middle class, lower class, everybody. They don't give a fuck. All they care about is the top. And that don't include us. So, yo, Fat Guy Nation, America at large, whoever sees this, I love y'all. I love this country. I don't care what nobody has to say about it. And yo, fight the power. Let's not let these motherfuckers win. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.